on a beating that I saw a woman receive in a news story. And this video was sent to me, and the person who sent it to me knows who they are. We had a conversation about it, and I appreciated their thoughts on the matter as well. And it's so interesting to me that not just in cases of domestic abuse or emotional abuse or financial abuse, because again, there's all different types of abuses. It's amazing to me how people can turn a deaf ear or a blind eye to another human who is in trouble. Now, I'm not asking you to put yourself in harm's way, and I said that before, but as humans, we have to care enough about each other to say, hey, stop, hey, that's not right, to do what we can to help each other. I think we've gotten away from that because we're too busy, snapping and tweeting and booking and gramming, and we've gotten away from how we connect as humans. And it's unfortunate because it's costing us a lot. It's costing us an inability to communicate with each other. It's costing us really almost a devaluation of human life. I remember when there was video that the young man put up and he killed somebody on Facebook Live, and his name does not bear repeating. You all know who he is and others that have preceded him. But how do you do that? How do you do that? Now, some say, well, Steph, he's mentally ill. You can't really, hold him accountable. Okay. All right. But there are other things that happen on Facebook Live. There are other things that happen in our real lives, LIVES, not Facebook, but in our lives, that we don't take responsibility for each other as best we can. I'm not asking you to go out and save people. I'm not asking you to take care of somebody, who is lazy, and there are lazy people in the world, who is lazy and unmotivated. I'm not asking you to do anything that I wouldn't do. But what I am asking you to do is something that I like to do often, which is care about people. We have to start caring about people again if we ever hope for things to get better. And we have to care about people beyond, this whole melanin debate. Listen, ethnicity is really just a function of biology and geographical location. If you're closer to the equator, you're darker. If you're not, then you're not. And so all of these things that we get into, these debates about skin color and this and that, I'm not saying that they don't have merit, because they do. People have made millions, I dare say billions of dollars off of keeping humanity divided by some factor or another. But if we're truly going to care about each other, then we have to run the risk and be brave enough to care about people past what they look like or what box they check. And like I said, it's this whole thought process started when I was talking about the video that I saw where this man beat his girlfriend, who is what it said was 3 months pregnant with his child. And the way he beat her, there was no consideration of her as a human. And this is someone that I'm sure she's having his child. I'm sure at some point she believed that this man loved her and that he would care for her and that she was in a safe place. And like I said, this is not just about romantic relationships. This is not just about friendships. This is about, from human to human, caring about you, seeing you making an effort and just giving you an encouraging word. I'm not saying that you have to go invest in that process, but giving them an encouraging word. If you see somebody, writing some awkward things on Facebook, just sending them a slide into their DMs, if you will, but giving them something genuine and sincere for them to hold on to. Like I said, I'm not asking you to go out and start taking care of people who are not taking care of themselves. Hey, Tiffany, I know that was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, there is no word, actually. I could come up with a few. There's no word for that beating. And that's somebody's baby. That's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's sister, cousin, aunt. And I want to give kudos to the store owner who did his best to try to stop what was going on. And that's all that we have to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying that you have to put yourself in harm's way. Do not run around saying, Steph did a video and she said we got to like hurt people and stuff. And that's not what I said. I said that we have to do what we can to help our fellow humans get along their path. And sometimes that's just an encouraging word. Sometimes that's just an hello at Starbucks. Oh my God, it amazes me how many people look terror-stricken when you say hello to them or you wish them a good day. It's insanity. I am all about the ministry of hello. Hey, how you doing? With a smile. Okay? You don't like to talk to people? Great. You just said hello. It's one word. Everything will be okay. But, you know, I just can't encourage us enough to just take time. I remember there was I guess an episode, if you will, somebody that I knew, and I know this person in passing, they had put something up on Facebook, and I said, well, let me just send her a message and make sure everything is okay versus scrolling on by. And come to find out, it wasn't a situation, but she appreciated me taking the time to say, hey, is there anything I can do for you? Or do you need anything? And just saying, hey, there's a human that may have a situation. Maybe she just needed an encouraging word. And so being mindful of that, you know, sometimes turning our phone over, which I'm going to be the first one to tell you, hey, Francetta, I'm going to be the first one to tell you that I am the worst. I am addicted to my phone, but I can still look up from it and notice somebody who's going through. That's important to me. I hope it's important to you, because we have a lot of situations in our world today, and they basically all go back to how we should love each other and how we have failed in loving each other, and how if we get back to loving each other at the barest level, that basic human consideration, and you just do your part. Like you know, it's not like that Coca-Cola commercial, like I like to teach the world to sing. That's not what's happening here. But if you do your part and I do my part and she does her part and he does his part, we can definitely impact people's lives. And at the end of the day, that's all we can do. So my challenge for you is, let's try to leave people better than they are when we find them. And let's keep our eyes and ears open so that we can love on each other just a little bit more. So that's all I got to say for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Stephanie D. McKenzie from therelationshipfirm.com. Have a good one.